Oh. Oh my good golly. Hopefully we have no issues during this live stream. I mean that too. I mean that. Last few times I've tried to go live, we've had serious issues. Hopefully everybody can hear. And you'll probably notice immediately the camera quality is a lot shittier than what it normally is. And that's pretty much the only way I feel like I can go live without any real fuck ups happening. So hopefully we can all accept it for what it is at the time and just talk. Just talk with everybody and see how everybody's doing. It's been a long time since I've actually gone live and I was able to check on everybody. Kills me. I haven't been able to go live as often as I want to. Oh my God, MDG, how you doing, man? Yeah, it is. It's been a while. Wow, I'm getting excited. Let's see. Hype Mike, hey, how you doing? What's up, Jordan? Not too much. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Let's see here. Antonis hopped on in. Catherine. Oh, man, so many channel members, too. Holy shit. Almost 17 likes already. We haven't even been in the video for three minutes yet, and already 17 likes. You got to love it. You got to appreciate that. Christina Martinez, thank you so much for hopping on in. Lionheart. Suzanne, how you doing? Francis, of course, hopped on. And Philip, glad to see you. Brooklyn, I'm still at work for 2 hours, 2 minutes. If so, if anything, I'll watch the rest of the live after work. That sounds awesome. I understand, though. So hopefully you have a decent day at work. Love from the UK. Well, thank you so much. Da baby, how you doing? Jenny, congrats on 44,000. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really do. Walker Bait, thank you for making it. Elijah made it into the live stream. Kayleen Herb made it. Wow, 42 people. How are you all doing? Tell me about your day, your week, everything that you just want me to know about. Just go ahead and start throwing it at me. Again, I just want to hear how you guys are doing because I have not had this like actual interaction in a while. UK watching loves ya. Well, thank you. And I need to, how you doing? Handling birds that attack people, but not me, LOL. Deathstalker, hey, huge fan from the UK. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy how many people actually like me over at the UK. Yeah, I get a lot of people saying that they're from the UK and they just really appreciate my overall thoughts and opinions. And yeah, you really can't, it never gets old. It really doesn't. No matter where you are in the world. It just never gets old hearing that people from other countries just like watching you. It's like, wow, thank you so much. I'm getting my first ID this week. Nice. Hey, Jordan, hope you're well. Hey, everyone. It's been a rough winter. I've been dealing with a lot of colds and allergies and just my sinuses get really messed up. And that's one of the reasons why it's just been so hard to film anymore. It's like when you get off work and your head's just all lightheaded, you don't just feel like sitting here and just recording so much. Like, I really want to get back to reactions, like, right away. And as a matter of fact, for those movie lovers, I do have a movie reaction coming to the channel here soon. It's for the new Nosferatu, which I'm very excited for everybody to see. I really enjoyed that movie, and I can't wait for you all to see my reaction. And I hope to actually, and you know what's crazy? I want to go ahead and say this to you guys, too. This is very important for me to say. I got to thank you. A lot of you guys are actually supporting my smaller videos. That's big. That's big for a channel who does, you know, I do opinionated videos and I do reaction videos. For you guys to actually sit there and like go and support the movie discussion videos and like hear what's coming out in the future, that means a lot. I mean, they're really getting almost to 100 likes each, and the views are actually kicking up. And it's just amazing. It's a really great feeling to know that people just want to hear your thoughts on things. So thank you so much for that, guys. It's the Constanza, I think is how you pronounce your name. You think the UK has a bigger paranormal fan base than here in the States? Oh, I couldn't tell you. I mean, the paranormal itself is just so everywhere. Everybody loves it, and I love it too. I think it's a fantastic community, and I think there's a lot of, I understand there's a lot of things going on right now in the community that people are just genuinely not proud of and happy about, and there's a lot of shade being thrown back and forth between people and a lot of things being said. But I think the overall community itself is pretty positive. It's just we're dealing with a time right now where things, I feel like, are just being handled. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think things are just being dealt with and finally acknowledged. And I think that is the biggest reason why you see a lot of people just kind of not too sure what to do with that information. And you're going to get some people who are really going to be negative about it. And you're going to get some people who are just going to be okay with it. And then you're going to be people who are very grateful about it. And it's crazy right now. It's a crazy time to be in the paranormal community, but it's a good thing. I think for the most part, it's a good thing. Hello, phone. Been a channel member for 6 months now. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yeah. If you guys ever want to become a channel member, a Patreon to the channel, my God, for $1 a month, it goes a long way. Actually, I think it's $1.99 a month. Patreon's $1 a month, $1.99 a month for members here on YouTube. It's easier. You get more access to more exclusive things when you're a member on YouTube. So I always recommend people going to YouTube and just becoming channel members. It's a good way to help the channel. It's a monthly subscription, but it also kind of like puts money into the channel, so I'm able to do bigger and better things in the future, like trying to get this computer upgraded, which I already have most of the parts to do it. I just got to focus on getting the bigger parts for it, and then that computer's done, and things like that. Things that just help out, like most of my money right now that I make at my job goes to kind of bills and things around the house, so that's what that's for. But if you guys ever want to help with channel stuff, like getting a new router, becoming a channel member is by far the best thing you can do. Not required. Not required. I got to make that clear now because, people like to obviously use that and twist it to their own advantage now, where they say you're greedy, you're asking people for money. No, it's there for a reason. It's there as an option if people want to help. And sometimes people don't know that it's there, so if you want to go down below, hit the join button and become a channel member, it's always there for you guys. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Not to keep being you, and what's your next investigation location? It's hard to tell right now. I'm not making enough money to be able to go out and do these kind of things. Again, most of my videos, since they're mostly reactions, except recently where I'm able to like post some opinionated videos, don't really get monetized, and for obvious reasons. I get copyright claims from left and right, and that's just the risk you take when you become a reaction channel, is that it doesn't work out in your favor. I love doing reactions, but you don't really make a whole lot off of that. So it is what it is, It is what it is. That's why the members program is up. Hello, good to hear from you again. Been wanting for more horror movie news. I love doing horror movie news. Have you seen Moana 2? I have not seen a new Disney movie in so long. I feel like I'm really slacking in my Disney category. How's your day been, Jordan? It's been pretty okay. Thank you for asking. How's your day been? Britt, thank you so much for using that emoji. I love that emoji. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, and by the way, you guys may not know this. If you become a member, you have access to, like, different emotes and stuff, like emojis that are actually me doing, like, emotes. It's pretty fun. One of them is right there by Britt. It's the lovey-dovey J-Cart, so that's pretty good. Hi, can't stay, but wanted to say hello. Love your page. Love your from Western New York. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany. That is so sweet of you. Have you seen any 2025 horror movies yet? No, I saw 2024. The last horror film I had seen that was recent was Nosferatu. Yeah, I've been really slacking lately on movie watching. I just got a lot going on in life right now. I'm not really making enough to like do YouTube full time. I got to focus on my other job because I got a lot of things coming up, house payments. It's a lot. It's a lot right now, and that's okay. That's okay. We all hit those moments in life where we just got to focus. And by the way, Philip, thank you so much for becoming a channel member, man. I appreciate that so much. Don't forget everyone to hit that like button. Yeah, hit the like button. That helps out a lot. Nosferatu is pretty good. I liked it. I know a lot of people had issues with the looks of Count Orlok, but I really had no issues with it at all. I actually appreciate them taking creative risks and doing something different. He did not, he didn't need a bare face again. Do something different. I appreciate it. And it didn't feel like a shot for shot remake. It felt different. It felt different enough to like give it a new spin, And I like that. Let's see. It's been great. Thanks for commenting on the edit I made. I made a thank you edit for you. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, no, I appreciated that so much. Yeah, you made an edit for me, and it was fantastic. I really appreciate that. That you don't have to do that stuff, but it means the world. Hi, Jordan. Big love from the UK. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a pretty solid movie all around. I think so. I think it got snubbed. No, it didn't. It got nominated for a couple of Academy Awards, which I thought I was going to do videos on the Academy Awards. Hey, Raven, how are you doing? I think I saw you message earlier. I apologize. Hey, Lurking. Hey, Raven, how are you doing? I apologize. I just started talking and I start getting into it. I try to catch everybody's comments, but sometimes they go right over my head. I can't wait to see Nosferatu. Going to watch it this week. Hopefully awesome, Walker Bait. Hell yeah. You're awesome, bro. Been watching for a long time. I appreciate that. I really do. See, I also like the new Crow reboot too, though. I have yet to see that. I did a reaction to the original Crow, which I thought was a pretty good movie. I didn't love it like a lot of people did. I thought it was good, but I still have yet to see the new one. I heard mixed things on it. But you never know. You never know. I might turn out to like it. Thanks for the heart on my comment on your post. Was literally the first comment. Oh, absolutely. 69 Gamer. Hi, only been a subscriber for about a week, but I can say it is nice to see a young man like yourself not getting involved with to the drama to promote your channel, not getting involved in the drama to promote your channel. You are credit to yourself. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do genuinely, and you might shock you, I do genuinely enjoy like talking about subjects like that. It's not really something new with my channel though. I've kind of been talking about certain things. If it intrigues me and I feel like there's a point to make a video about it and like a point to get my opinion across. I do like to kind of throw in my opinion. Yeah, and the channel, if they have a problem with that, whether or not they do or not, it is completely up to them. I'm not gonna like sit there and argue. I mean, if they want to throw words at me, it is what it is. That's kind of that's the risk you take when being on the internet and giving your thoughts and opinions. It is what it is. I don't try to piss anybody off. I don't try to offend anybody. But that's when you go and give your thoughts and opinions. It comes with the territory. Have you seen the OG Nosferatu and the remake? I saw them both. I really like the original and I like the remake from the 70s. I think it was 79, if I'm not mistaken. First live I actually made it to. Just want to know how much I enjoy. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. That's very sweet of you. Wayne Dawson. Wayne Dawson. Thank you for shouting out my gaming channel, by the way. So refreshing to see you live, Jordan. Well, thank you so much. Jordan, you have to watch The Substance. People were telling me that movie is fantastic. Do you plan on slowly progressing into the ghost hunting or a mix of both, have a balance in the future? I want to. Understand, like, ghost hunting is so, or I would like to call it paranormal investigating. Paranormal investigating is really fun. It's really fun. And look, I look, the first couple times I did it, I didn't catch anything. But that doesn't mean it couldn't happen. So, like, I love the concept of going out there and trying to figure out if there is anything beyond our comprehensions. I love the idea. It's just expensive. It's just not cheap to go out and do this stuff. A lot of these places charge a good chunk of money. And not only that, but you have to consider, like, the gas and the equipment and all that stuff. I got the equipment, thank God, but the gas and the distance and all that stuff, it really does add up. And for somebody right now who's just kind of more focused on trying to get things done here, it makes it a bit difficult to want to like be able to just drive out and do all that stuff. I'd love to, though. God only knows I'd love to. I also made you fan art as well. I'm sorry if I sound like a crazy fan. I'm not just a huge fan of your reaction and you're my favorite YouTuber. I just wanted to do something to repay you. Oh, well, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate that so much. And you're not a crazy fan. People ask me all the time, can we make fan art? Can we do all this stuff? And my God, you don't even have to ask. Go for it. Like, seriously, I love that stuff. I feel so fucking honored every time someone sends me some fan art. Absolutely crazy. Only thing about the investigating is some rights are just duds and some are really worth it. Absolutely. Jordan, you do a fantastic job and your videos are very respectful. I try to be respectful. Sometimes I might come off like an ass and I don't intend to, but it sometimes, when you get into the heat of the conversation or you start really thinking about stuff and it just kind of comes off that way, but you never really try to. I always try to make sure people are aware that these are my opinions. I'm not saying any of the stuff as like the end all be all kind of stuff. Like you have to agree with me. No, this is just all opinionated, of course. Here's a little contribution to your dreams. Love your content. Keep it up. Oh, well, thank you so much, Miss Death Switch. I really appreciate that. That is actually very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. I am not worthy, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Damn. Yeah, figured out the expensive was just the future ahead. Adulting's interesting because you want to do all this stuff, but then you just realize you can't necessarily afford it, and then you got to try to figure out the time. It's yeah. You know what I'm saying. Sup, Jordan? Long time no see. Hey, Ace, the American Nightmare. How are you doing? Natu. Decula. Just wanted to be nice since you have been there and helped me with hard times. Well, I appreciate that. I'm genuinely honored to hear that. Thank you so much, Hyper Mike. I finally made it to your live. Thank you so much for making it. Let me go ahead and heart that too. I so appreciate the donations. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Very, very fucking generous. Honestly, I hope to investigate with you one day, Jordan. There's a lot of people who've been actually messaging me, wanting me to be part of their investigations. My God, who knows? Someday maybe I'll actually attempt to actually do something along those lines. There have been some pretty decent channels who have reached out to me asking me to be a part of stuff, and my gosh, I feel like a jackass every time I have to like turn them down. But it's like I just don't got the time or the resources just to get out there and do it. You've probably been asked this. Do you have any investigation plans? At the time, I do not. Unless it is like local and I'm able to like take a day and just drive out there where it's like, maybe reasonable a couple hours away. maybe then. But as of right now, I just don't necessarily make the money, the spare money to actually go out and do stuff like that. It just costs a little bit too much at the time. For me specifically right now, not saying everybody else is the same way, but for me, with money, it's a bit, I kind of have to hang on to the money just a little bit, especially where I'm like working a part-time job right now. It's just, yeah, it's going to be, I'd be cutting it close. I definitely am a small channel, but not been in it for the views. Now, I mean, the thing about doing YouTube is that, and I understand, like, yeah, not doing it for the views, that's fantastic. I mean, you don't ever want to go into YouTube doing it for the views, first off and foremost, because that kind of, you want to be able to have a passion in there. You want to be able to, like, show that you have a passion and you enjoy doing what you do and love doing what you do. And I think that's why certain channels really strive and really show, because they're really going and showing they have a passion for something, and that's why they love doing what they do. But you know, at the end of the day, if you don't got the views, you know, your channel's not going to strive. And you got to have views in there. It's not an easy thing to do. It's not. And finding, you know, your audience, finding the audience that really matches with your viewpoints and your passion and your dreams. I mean, that's the goal here, is to try to find the audience that really connects. And you either do find it or you don't, or you're struggling to find it. And I say keep going until you do find it, because once you do, that's where your views are going to come in. And then you'll feel like, you know, you got a community going. And that's kind of what I feel like I've done, is that I've finally found an audience that just appreciate my opinions. Whether they agree or don't agree, that's fine. You know, I have had people in my comment section saying, I don't agree with you on this. And that's completely okay. That is completely okay. I love it. That TV should have The Ring well playing on. I know, right? And by the way, thank you so much for becoming a maniac with a knife, Zawoki. That means a lot, man. Thank you so much. Very, very freaking awesome of you to do. Been seeing you've been posting so much content lately. You've been kicking a lot of ass. So good shit, man. Good shit. I'm so happy. I'm proud of you, man. You're almost to, I think, 65,000 subs now, right? Like, you're kicking some serious ass, which is so awesome. And I'm so glad I'm able to go live again. It's been so long. My gosh. This is like a blast from the past for me. I didn't miss any donations, did I? No, okay. Okay, thank you guys so much for that. All right. Absolutely true, Jordan. Hey, Wayne. Hey, Chris hopped on in. How you doing, man? I love your horror collection in the background. I have a large horror doll collection too, but it makes dusting the shelves a nightmare. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. How does it feel to be the twin of Dipper? So yeah, if you guys don't know, I posted I went out and I bought some clothes, this vest included, and I took a picture and everybody started calling me Dipper. I've never seen Gravity Falls. Never. So when like people started like calling me Dipper, I'm like, what are you talking about? And yeah, I'm exhausted. How about you, LOL? Why couldn't you do the lives? For some reason, my internet was really struggling to like allow me to go live without kind of kicking me off or lagging so much. So I just decided to take a long break on it. And unfortunately, the only way to kind of do lives now is to kind of just turn down the quality of my camera and live stream. So it's a very crappy quality in comparison to what I'm used to. But as long as I'm able to go live and talk to everybody, that's probably the most important thing right there. So I have a question. Have you ever thought of doing reactions to scary myths? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have done a couple of reactions to scary myths. Yeah. A member for... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Are you the first person I have seen with the rainbow ghost? Adam Fink? No shot, man. No shot. So if you're a member for 48 months, you get the rainbow ghost next to your name. You might be the first person in CARTS Arts channel history to accomplish such a feat. Holy shit. I didn't even know what to say right there. Whoa, man. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Like, just to be watching and see a rainbow ghost pop up. Can we all give Adam a round of applause right now? Like, and Francis, you're probably getting very close yourself to getting that rainbow ghost. Oh my God. Yeah, you get a ghost. The second you become a channel member, you get a little attachment next to your name. I call them the attachments. Yeah. Hey, just sat here with the Chucky doll. Hey, nice, BJ. Nice. Yeah, Adam just kicked some serious ass to be probably the first freaking supporter who has a rainbow ghost next to his name. No shot. I think you start out with, if I'm not mistaken, like a red ghost? You're getting close, Francis. You're getting very close to getting a rainbow ghost, too. Yeah. Holy smokes, that blew my mind. Yep, he's going to get it in a month or so. That's 2 people with the rainbow ghosts. Wow. Yeah, you're really close to being there, man. That made me so happy just seeing that rainbow ghost. Never once. And I've been on YouTube for like, God, 4 years now, maybe. Just going continuously. First time seeing that. Wayne Dawson's like, I'm going to go ahead and try myself. Thank you for becoming a member. Seriously, guys, the more people who become members, Maniacs with Knives, it's going to help out the channel a lot. It's not a requirement. You don't have to feel bad if you don't do it. I'm just throwing it out there as if you want to. It helps so much. So it's always there as an option. And I haven't gone live and told anybody this kind of stuff in a long time. So if there's anybody new who hasn't known about the membership program, you guys can become it by going down to the join button down below. So cool. And yeah, the red one is the one you start out with, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's either red or yellow. I feel like it's red. I feel like it's the red one. Man, 2 years. Still remember when you watched Leprechaun live. So much fun. I do miss those days. I do. I genuinely do miss doing a whole bunch of horror movie stuff. But, stupid question. How do I become one? I've only been given them. Memberships. What you would do, and if you have an iPhone, I'm not sure if it's an option, but if you have a computer or anything, that might help out too. What you would do is you would go to my channel, or you would go down below, like scroll to the description, and you should see a join button next to my name. Like it just says join. And what you'll do is click on that join button. It will give you the options of all the memberships. Like there's a $1, and if I'm not mistaken, a $5 one. I normally recommend people to click the $1 one or the $2 a month one because it's not a whole lot, and it hopefully doesn't stress anybody out. It might, so if you're not comfortable with doing it, absolutely don't do it. But it is there for an option if anybody does want to help out the channel and maybe want to get some exclusive stuff around here if they enjoy the channel that much. Completely optional. Yeah, for Philip, yeah, you've been here for a long time. Adam, Philip, and Francis have been here for a long time. Carolyn Graham, Crystal Warner. I mean, I remember quite a few of those people who really were around since the beginning. There's a $sign bottom at the chat. That, I think, is a, that's the donation button. Yeah, that's the donation button. I'm not sure if it's actually the membership. I think it's just donation. Frickety Frick. What's up, Kelpie? Sorry if I'm missing any comments, by the way. Wow, Elijah decided to upgrade to a maniac with a machete. Whoa, that is big. Vanessa Poe just became a member, a maniac with a knife. So it is yellow. Yellow is the one you start out with, right? Yellow is the one you start out with? I forget, guys. It's been forever since I've checked how I did that. But I think you're right. Vanessa, thank you so much for becoming a member, Maniac with a Knife. That means so much. Thank you, Gene. Thank you so much. You can subscribe from the dollar button, too. Can you? I had no idea. I had no idea the membership program was on the $sign. That would have saved me a lot of time. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, if you want to, click on the $sign down below, and I should give you the option of becoming a member. Also, Jordan, you can gift 10 memberships a month. That is also an option. Oh, yeah, there's many options. Brian Yates, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. The more you know. The more you know, right? I have been from the beginning, just started talking in the chat live streams. I apologize. Don't be sorry about that. No. Never be sorry about just starting up conversations. Never. It's okay. Jordan, I'm still waiting for the Wolf Creek reaction. I know, man. I know. Oh, God, I got so many movies to catch up on. Haven't watched them in my free time. I've been waiting for the reactions, but I got to pay an editor to edit. And right now, editing is costing me quite a bit of money. So the Nosferatu one cost me a bit of money, but that one's going to be coming hopefully soon. I think that one's going to be sent to me on the 20th or something like that. So I'll have it up around that time. As long as there's no copyright strikes or anything like that. Courtney, saw your old reaction video, If Town That Dreaded Sundown. Oh my gosh. That is a blast from the past. That is awesome. Welcome to Maniac with a Machete. Welcome to Maniac with a Scythe. Oh my God. Thank you so much. That is very generous of you, Bloody White Rabbit and Wendy Whittington, thank you so much, guys. That everybody applaud everybody who's become a member. That is very sweet and generous. Thank you so much. I can't subscribe right now. I'm about to do an oh wow, thank you so much for dropping down in, Taylor. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see you there. Externship and then getting a new job in May. I'm barely working at Target right now, but it looks like I'm leaving them soon. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Thank you so much. I'm new to the channel, Bro Code. Thank you so much for hopping on in. I'm glad you can make it to the live stream. I saw your review of the Bambi movie. Oh yeah, the trailer reaction. Something, isn't it? Something. Just glad I was able to catch a lot up for their chat. Absolutely, Antonis. Wait, clapping. Yes, everybody. CapCut has a great features, but it also is annoying to pay for. Yeah, I mean, I do the stuff for free. Like, there's like a free option, but you only get a certain amount every like day that you can use. But when do you think you might be reacting to Ginger Snaps Back, the best in the trilogy? God, isn't it been like, I think it's been probably close to a year and a half now since I've reacted to Ginger Snaps 2. That's a good question, man. I can't guarantee nothing at the moment. I feel like I can't really guarantee. Unfortunately, I'd love to guarantee some answers, but I just feel like I can't, especially where life is just so combobbled right now, and it's just difficult to sit down and watch movies. I was very glad I could sit down and watch a Nosferatu, but it's a bit of a struggle right now, so that'd be great if I can, maybe around the Halloween season. That'd be awesome if I can. Thank you so much, Bloody White Rabbit, for gifting 5 memberships. That is very freaking generous of you. I'm sure those people are going to really appreciate that. Oh, Taylor actually just got a membership. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. Thank you. I just can't believe I just repeated myself 3 times. I have a question. Have you ever seen Stranger Things? So what's your favorite season? Believe it or not, I've only seen season 1 of Stranger Things, and I started watching season 2, and I maybe watched 2 episodes of season 2. I'm slacking big time. First time catching a live. Love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. And by the way, if you guys have not, hit the like button on this live stream. If you hit the like button, it helps out with the algorithm, and more people will actually get notified that the live stream is going on. So if you can get this video up to almost 100 likes, you might start seeing more people hopping on in, which I do my best to try to catch every comment. So it's kind of a challenge for me if we can get more people in here and see if I can keep up. I've been missing some already, but I think I can do an okay job. Ashley, but thank you so much for hopping on it, Ashley. Have you seen Hereditary? Yes, I have. That is a fucking weird movie. Excuse my language. The death scene of the dog made me back out of Ginger Snaps. Oh, so sad. I'm thinking of rewatching the Tales from the Crypt film. I've never seen the Tales from the Crypt film, actually. The best part of Nosferatu were the rats. Oh, the wolves in that one scene. Nosferatu was a very uncomfortable movie, but I really enjoyed it. I remember liking it a lot the first time. Taylor, I was hoping you'd get one, to be honest. I liked... Do you know that Conjuring 4 is coming out this year? Yes, I did. I'm not sure how excited I am for it. Like, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed the first 2. But Conjuring the Devil Made Me Do It, I did not care for all too much. And they kind of also drifted away from the supposed true story a lot. And they added a villain that never existed. Or... They really did a lot to that movie that really was unnecessary. Not even too sure about, like, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and this is something I think I've been talking about for a while. My believability with the Warrens has kind of diminished over the years. I'm not too sure if I trust everything they have come out with and say. So even the first Conjuring now, to me, is kind of hard to watch because it's like... And don't get me wrong, movies are over-exaggerated anyways to make it more interesting, but yeah, I don't think they were the heroes they made them out to be in those movies. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they were probably to that extent. I'm not saying they were bad people by any means, but it just doesn't feel like that's the case anymore, especially even with people who are actually paranormal enthusiasts now even saying that, yeah, the Warrens kind of aren't, like, making a whole lot of sense anymore. Yeah, I'm just a little bit mixed on it. Wait a minute, the other case that Ed and Lorraine Warren, could they even use? I don't know. They have a lot of stories, apparently. Hey, it's my first live stream, JK Paranormal. I'm definitely a big fan of your content. I'm glad you always keep an open mind and any content you react to. Well, thank you so much. I do my utmost best to try to keep an open mind the entire time, yeah. When I checked out the Wikipedia page for the film, I remember reading that the different stories in the film were adapted to episodes in the television show. When will The Conjuring 4 drop its first trailer? Don't really know. I'm not sure when the release date is to The Conjuring 4. I'd bring it up, but right now my live stream is going so well, I don't want to bring up any more pages and then accidentally, like, make it lag. But probably not too much longer since it's going to be coming out this year, I would assume. Shara, a member for 3 months. Thank you so much for being a member that long. Do you think that they made, do you think when they make remakes of movies, they go too far and not as good as the originals? I think sometimes they come out underwhelming. I think they are unfortunately doing a lot of copy and paste stuff anymore. So it's like a copy and paste just of the original, and it's just more underwhelming. One of my biggest examples of that is the Pet Sematary remake, which I was very excited about. I thought the trailer for Pet Sematary was awesome. And then the second trailer they dropped, they kind of spoiled it, and then the movie came out, and everything that was so creepy about the original Pet Sematary was so underwhelming in the remake. It was almost crazy. It was just a very much more underwhelming version of the original, and it just did not work as well. The original one is like a gothic masterpiece. It's just dreadful to watch. You feel the dread every moment and the intensity, the sickness, the sickening feeling you feel. It's scheduled to come out on September 5th. Oh, thank you so much. September 5th. So that is... We still got a little bit. So maybe, in the next couple months, I wouldn't be surprised. Couple few months. Have you seen Ghostface T-1000 gameplay for Mortal Kombat 1? Yes, I did see that stuff. It's scheduled to come out. I'm curious, what was your favorite subject when you were in school? Art. I wasn't really a big fan of school. I got bullied in school. It wasn't a good experience for me. But if I had to say one, I probably enjoyed art the most, and I didn't mind English. I actually enjoyed English. Old movies were better. I'd love to see a sequel to 13 Ghosts. I think they're doing a Netflix series for 13 Ghosts. I'm not sure if it's a sequel, but I remember them talking about that. Let's see here. Hey, J-Carts and chat, do you have any more paranormal investigations planned for the future? Right now, I'm just not making a whole lot right now to be able to go out and do that kind of stuff, unfortunately. Would I love to in the future? Maybe someday, yeah, you'll see more of that stuff. But for right now, I kind of have to, I have to just look at the reality of the situation and just kind of accept that I just can't afford to really go out there and do that stuff, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm not saying it'll never happen again because I genuinely want it to happen. And if I have a passion for it, I'm going to do it. So, yeah, I would say at some point in the future, yeah, definitely. I love biology in school. Same J-Cart. School was a living hell for me with the bullies. Absolutely. Trevor Anderson became a maniac with a knife. Everybody give an applaud for Trevor Anderson. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. If you like So Bad It's Good category, oh, Cowgirls versus Pterodactyl. I saw it on the Creature Feature after it was, so I ordered a copy. Oh my god, that's awesome. Curse you, Gearbox, for making Borderlands 4 a PlayStation exclusive. The book was a heavy one to read. Let me go back up and see what you are talking about. These movies must be making bank. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, even knowing people say they hate remakes and shit, people will pay, for sure. Sarah Burton, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? We've been only live for 34 minutes now, everybody. Have you heard anything from Michael? I have not heard from Michael in a good minute. The last time I heard about him, he asked me if I wanted to go see Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters. And I had to turn him down because I had to work that day. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, I think I had to work that day, so I couldn't do it. I'm almost done with my medical assisting program. I'm hoping to pass my final and certification exam and then be done for a while since I'm getting full-time job in May. Congratulations, that is epic. I feel like remakes are rarely good as the originals, and tangentially, I think that Hollywood has often become afraid to try something new. I think, well, yeah, because people are they like the familiar stuff, right? They're comfortable with what they know. So people are kind of always going back and forth, like, are we wanting something new and fresh, or do we want to just keep to the original stuff? And sometimes, yeah, Hollywood's afraid to do that because they're afraid they're going to lose money. A couple of horror films try to do some things differently, and people really didn't like it. So it's a very risky thing. Sometimes you nail it, sometimes you don't. One of the things that failed, that they tried to do something new and it didn't work out almost at all, was Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends is like the biggest example of that, where the movie was so different from what you're used to that it really didn't work for the hardcore Halloween fans. And yeah, it really backfired on them. Does that mean it's like a bad movie? No, I didn't think Halloween Ends was a bad movie. But if we're talking like in regards to what you expect from that franchise, it wasn't the most amazing, Have you ever seen the 1980 movie called The Changeling with George C. Scott? Very creepy movie. Checked it out. And if you haven't seen it, and I have seen it, and it is one of the creepiest, most atmospheric paranormal movies I have ever seen. It is genuinely creepy. The scenes where he's just like standing in the house and all of a sudden starts hearing that banging and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's creepy. I published my first book a few months ago, but I keep missing every live to share. Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations. That's a big deal getting a book published. I'd love to get a book published. I just don't have the patience to sit down and write my stories. Hey, how are you doing, Hogwarts fan? Have you seen The Pope's Exorcist? It's one of my favorites. I have yet to watch Pope's Exorcist. I own it on Blu-ray, but I have yet to watch it. What is your favorite movie you've ever watched? I would say, but I feel like I'm going to do a video at some point. And I actually have like a list wrote down. I just keep going back and forth on what's my favorite, what would make my top 10 or not. So let me make my top 10 video and you'll see then. I'm heading out. Hope to see more content from you. I'm cooking. Just figured I'd hop in to say, hey, hope to catch you more live streams in the future. JK Paranormal, I appreciate that. I'm hoping to do more. I'm hoping since it's working, I can get back to doing Friday live streams. Hey, Desiree, how are you doing? I'm new to your chat. You have a great channel. Well, thank you so much. That means the world. Well, shoot, I did not know that. Thanks for the info. I watch all of your videos. Well, thank you. Damn. Means so much. Myosotis, we definitely need a top 10 list, Jordan. I know. No worries. Congrats, Taylor, from an MA here. That's so cool. I like old-fashioned scary movie, Pope's Exorcist, and I won't give anything away. I recommend. Well, I'm excited to check it out. Thank you so much. At some point, the movie reactions will continue again. You might even see some exclusive ones, like posted early over here on like members and whatnot. So be on the lookout for that. Jordan, do you like watching debunking channel? Absolutely. I like watching a mix of everything and determining my own opinion, which I think is what a lot of people do. A lot of people like to pick sides and everything. Here's my argument. I'm more on the side of logic right now. I feel like logic is hard to argue with, and I understand that there are people, and I'm one of those people too myself to an extent now, who believes that there are some things that are very difficult to explain, but if you can explain it with logic, then that's probably what it is. I'm a big believer in that. It's probably the logic. If you can explain it with logic, that's probably what it is, right? So I think that it's okay. You can believe whatever you want, and that's fine. I genuinely have no issue with the debunkers. I know a lot of people like to label the debunking side of the community a bunch of toxic individuals, but the reality is the toxicity is kind of everywhere in its own way, in its own right. I don't think it's all there, and we'll just see how things go, I guess. Like that's the only thing you can do. Common sense and logic should always be the first when looking into things. I 100% agree. Just look at the common sense first and the logic first before you start saying it's a ghost. And then if you can prove it and debunk it, then that's probably what it is. I like your debunking because it's not toxic. And well, I appreciate that you don't find me toxic. I have said obviously some toxic things. I'm not going to pretend like I haven't, but I appreciate that. Do you think twin paranormal are fake or real? I mean, to be frankly honest with you, I'm not going to sit here and say that twin paranormal is fake, but I will say I do think that there are some things that are over exaggerated at the least. I think that the phone app is a silly thing to rely on, in my personal opinion. I'm not too big on the flashlight method. This is something that I just think about the equipment. I'm talking about the equipment and what certain people use. I'm not a fan of the phone app. I don't understand how we can trust a phone app to, think that we're talking to spirits. I just don't understand that. And, yeah. I'm not saying they're bad people. And what happened to them recently when they got robbed, I felt for them. I was like, that's pretty fucking scary. I hope that never happens to anybody. But if you had to ask me my opinion, I think some things are over-exaggerated. I think the phone app is a silly thing to use. I will not stand by the phone app to be a legitimate thing to use to contact spirits. And then for people to sit there and pretend and act like this is what the ghost is saying and then really go along with it, it's not for me. And it's one of those things they really started to do a lot. And whether you're into that or not, it's completely up to you. I'm not telling you who you should watch and who you shouldn't watch. Again, if you're a Twin Paranormal fan, rock that shit. It's okay. Guys, it's okay. I'm one of those people. It's like if you love that content, watch it. Watch it. It's okay. It's okay. That's up to you. But I don't think the debunkers would argue with that. I really don't. I don't think they're meaning to come off like they're trying to tell you who you should watch and who you shouldn't watch. Some are very passionate about how they feel about certain things, and they relay it on camera, and that's all it is. But if you feel that you can watch them and you can be entertained by them and you feel like they're believable even after everything that you said, then that's up to you. It's up to you at the end of the day. It's in every sector of YouTube. You're absolutely right. No matter where you go on this platform, it doesn't matter if you're part of the paranormal community, the movie community, the gaming community, toxicity is always going to be there for whatever reason, right? So I'm not going to sit here and say, they are, but oh yeah. Sorry, I was reading your comment, Sarah. I'm not really sure if I'm going to comment on that one. Preferably, I just don't want to give the guy the time of the day. I feel like I've already given the time of the day enough. And anything I say about this said content creator, he is going to just jump on it and talk about it for God knows how many videos. But I understand. I understand. I still wish him nothing but the best. I have no ill will against the guy. But yeah, I'm not truly impressed with anything he's been saying. That's just my opinion, of course. He doesn't, if he wants to take that to heart, he can. I'm not impressed with it. But yeah. You're the news daddy of the paranormal community to me. But I'm a guy who gives his opinions. But I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. We all are we are all adults. I'm sure we can all decide for ourselves who to watch. Exactly. Guys, it's your own preference. Like, if you want to watch Twin Paranormal, yet watch my channel or watch Beardo, my God, go for it. It's if you watch Sam and Colby, you watch Beardo. Look, okay, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and say it myself. I watch Sam and Colby. I do reactions to their content. I haven't watched it overnight in a while. I want to get back to it soon, actually. I just got to find the time because those videos are so long. I want to get back to overnight watching them. I watch The Boys when I can, which I want to watch their Mario Party video so bad. I watch Beardo. I watch all these guys. And you know what? I can determine my own opinion based on what I see. And I'm going to be honest. And this goes for every even the paranormal groups that the ghost hunting groups that I like, right? Like Sam and Colby and all that stuff. I can determine whether or not I truly believe what they are doing or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all about preference. If you like it, if you don't like it, it's all depending on you. You don't have to pick sides. The sides thing yeah. Yeah, but people really are strong believers of that. Oh no, you can't like this if you're on the debunking side of the community. It's like, please calm down. Please calm down. You can acknowledge a channel for what it is and what they're doing and still be a really big fan of the debunking stuff. Like me. I love the debunking stuff, and more than likely, if logic is being thrown in my face, I'm going to side with the debunking stuff on the specific subjects we're talking about. Yeah, 100%. Sam and Colby are posting tomorrow. Yeah, they are. I think they're doing the doll place, which that could be kind of cool. I do genuinely enjoy when people go to that doll island. It's creepy. It's kind of unnatural. I've been seeing a few channels debunking Zach Bagans and Ghost Adventures lately. Yep. Oh, yeah. Have you heard of The Barrier Beyond? I do not think so. Do you like cooking? I filmed a few cooking videos. Well, that's awesome. It's that fan. What did you say? I see you removed a comment. What did you say? I'm sorry if I missed your comment. I've been kind of missing a couple. I've actually have to take acknowledgement of that. That's why the debunking channels like you, CARTS, because of your logic thinking. And I appreciate that. I genuinely do. I'm hooked on overnight because of you. When you debunk, I learn. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Should always listen to both sides of the same coin and get the entire story. Exactly. Hi, my first time here. I'm from Norway. Well, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I'm a skeptic non-believer, and I have watched The Boys since 2019. I can't help it. I can't help but watch their paranormal stuff. To be honest, The Boys got me through a depressing time. The Boys were the biggest channel that got me through a depressing time. They always will hold a special place in my heart. When the pandemic happened is when The Boys came to YouTube, and that's when they started really skyrocketing. So when we were all sitting at home doing nothing, I found The Boys, and I started watching their content. And man, they got me through some depressing stuff. And yes, even though I don't agree with everything they do in their videos, that does not mean I still do not have a profound appreciation for what they got me through and what they did for me. At the end of the day, that channel was meant and main purpose was to entertain. It was a gaming channel at first. The paranormal stuff they do occasionally. And even they've acknowledged that they have, set some stuff up in those videos because they're more of entertainers than paranormal investigators. It's more of like a hobby kind of ish thing than actually going out there and ghost hunting and doing paranormal investigations. But I do have a profound respect and appreciation for them. I do. And again, they got me through some hard times. What can I say? Also new here, love The Boys too. I can't believe Eddie's a dad, which is awesome. Congratulations to Eddie. That's fantastic. This community is awesome. I'm glad you feel that way. Let's see here. Good evening, J-Carts. It's lovely to see you live. Well, thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate that. Your videos have helped me while I've been applying for jobs. Oh, that's so cool to hear. Thank you so much. The reason why I love your reactions and opinion videos, you are blunt as hell and being truthful and respectful. Respect you for what for that, Jordan. Keep up your excellent work. Love your videos, Caitlin. Oh, thank you so much, Caitlin. If you could collab with any paranormal YouTuber, what would it be? I would love to get together with Beardo, Mythos, Side-Eye Guy for an investigation. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Obviously, they all live in other parts of the world. I'm over here in the U.S., so that might not happen. But I think that would be a great time. Josh Gates from Expedition Unknown, and you are a few paranormal people I watch. If you think fake paranormal is bad, try bad cooking videos like me. You would lose your appetite immediately. I don't really believe the cat ball. I do not. I do not believe in the cat balls myself, man. No. The second you bring out cat balls, that's why we kind of made fun of the cat ball thing in our investigation at the Blair House, is because we just don't believe it. Kaylin, I totally agree with you. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. Ordinarily, you have that one person says and what another person says, and the truth is somewhere in the middle, but then you have proving demons when the truth is opposite of what they say. And that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I have nothing against proving demons. I don't know them. But look, I'm a person who has looked at situations before, and I see one side and I see the other side. I saw what proving demons had to say and what they were going about. And then I looked at Beardo, and then I saw what he posted, and I'm like, the guy brought receipts. He just showed everything that you said he accused you of saying, and then just showed everything. And you can clearly see that stuff was taken out of context and used. It was insane. Did you see my comment? Let me scroll back up for you there, man. Barrier Beyond is a smaller paranormal channel I recently started watching. I have not heard of Barrier Beyond, by the way. It's that fan. I have not. And how are you in the chat, lovelies? Viking War Bear Gaming, that's an awesome name. Thank you so much for hopping on in. I've been pretty good. Thank you for asking. How have you been? On the scale of 1 to 10, how much do you believe in ghosts? You might be surprised by this. I'm going to go and say 8 out of 10. I'm going to go and say I believe in the paranormal. I believe in the paranormal. It's just I'm very hesitant on content creations because it's just known now that there are people who just over-exaggerate and fake content and use special effects and all that stuff. It's one of those things. You look back on all those videos that you watched when you were a kid, like Nuke's Top 5 and all that stuff, and you go back and watch those videos, and now you see it in a different light because it's not so mysterious anymore, especially when you get older and you start realizing and understanding these editing softwares. It's kind of sad, actually, because it's like, damn, I actually used to think there were little gnomes running around. You know, when you see those little videos of like a CGI gnome moving across the floor in the kitchen, you're like, oh my God, that's terrifying. I don't know what I'd do if I saw that. And then you get older and you're like, oh, that sucks. I mean, the most realistic thing that I think I've seen that actually did happen was from 2017 when the clown pandemic thing happened. And people were dressing up like clowns and running around and scaring people. That was really happening. Yeah, can't really debunk that. It was actually people running around thinking it was a funny idea. That's a crazy time, wasn't it? Clown pandemic thing? Clowndemic, I think is what it was called. Unfortunately, certain channels have destroyed a lot of my belief in the paranormal, which is unfortunate. Yeah, which is unfortunate. And I'm glad, I hope, and people blame the debunkers for that. It's one of the reasons why debunkers, I think, get a lot of heat, is that people are blaming the debunking community for kind of ruining their belief in the paranormal because a lot of these people truly believe what they were seeing on the internet. And they'll point the fingers at the debunking community. I'm not saying that's what you did, by the way. I'm not saying that's what you did. But that's, I think, where a lot of the hate for the debunking community comes from is because they're mad that they're pointing that kind of stuff out and taking away that magic that was there. And that's just the harsh reality. And, you know, you can't really blame the debunkers for that. I don't think you can. For them calling out the stuff that they might not be too proud of either. They're not, they're probably not happy that they have to say that this is obviously fake. You know, I've been editing for like 5 years now and know what I'm talking about, and I know that edit 100%. And they point it out and say that, yeah, I can do that on my computer right now. And the exact same thing. And it sucks. It sucks because I'm sure they don't like saying that kind of stuff either. You know? And unfortunately, they kind of get the heat for it. Silent Monster gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Silent Monster. That was very sweet of you. Are you still adopting orphan scary clowns? I mean, I do have a lot of scary clowns. Yeah, there's no doubt. I do. If I find them in like thrift stores, I buy them. Let's see where we saw videos where we first released, and I knew it was a grade A fertilizer coming out of his mouth. Are you still adopting orphan clowns? What piece of equipment do you find the most reliable? EVP. I love voice recorders. Love them. Do you have any plans to game again? I really enjoyed the one you did a few days ago. I love gaming. Yeah, I think we want to do some more. If you don't know, I have a gaming channel, everybody. A secondary channel. It's called CARTS Arts Gaming, and I post some gaming videos. I posted one recently when me and a friend play Devour, and it's like a demon game. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It was a lot of fun to film. I'm hoping to do more of that stuff. I really am. And once I get my gaming PC done, I still have to get the graphics card and the cooling system. Once it's done, I'll be able to play better gaming stuff. I just bought a new monitor, so that's there. I'm getting set up for some cool shit, guys. I'm getting set up for some cool stuff. Mythos has been getting so much hate these days. They all have. Everybody has. Hell, I have. That's the risk you take. That's the risk you take. When you're on YouTube, you take the risk. When you give your opinion, there is definitely... So, Cheyenne, you won't believe this, by the way. Cheyenne's been with us for a while. Adam Fink has the rainbow ghost. That's the first in history. 4 years of doing YouTube, and nobody has been a member for 48 months, like 46 whatever months. And he has the rainbow ghost on the platform. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so cool. Yeah, I want to get that out there. But yeah, when you go to YouTube and you give your opinion on things, you take the risk of getting heat. And that's just something you have to be okay with. You have to. The first thing you need to do is be okay with what could happen. And I've come to the reality that, yes, do some of these comments really hurt and really suck? Of course they do. You're not going to be proud of somebody saying that and this and that. Of course not. But it's a reality. The bigger you get, the more people are going to talk back against you, and they're going to give their thoughts, and they have the right to do so. Depending on how seriously disgusting they get, will obviously affect what my actions might be taken. Like, are we going to block that person or remove them? But it's just a risk. Could you play The Garden of Ban? People really want me to play that. Yeah, that one's been recommended to me a lot. Sorry, I disagree. I think that channels don't fake and then get called fake have bad enough. To call someone fake is to say they are a liar, and mistaken isn't someone that isn't being a liar. It's interesting because, like, not all channels are fake. Not all channels are fake, of course. And unfortunately, some channels who do fake ruin it for a lot of other people, right? Especially where you have a channel that might do similar things to other channels who are very much well known for faking. So let's say one channel's out there faking 100%, no question about it, over-exaggerations, running and screaming out of buildings for like a pencil, slipping off a desk and hitting the ground, and they just start running out of the room and over-exaggerating just for the sake of the video, right? And then let's say you have an actual situation where this happens. Like, someone actually gets fucking scared and runs out of a building. They might be taken for the same situation. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's like a dominoes effect in some regards, I feel like. And it ruins some of the credibility of some of the real channels that are out there actually catching shit. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's not as simple. It's not a simple conversation. It's not simply explained. It's very complex. And yeah, it can go back and forth on so many different levels. I know, the quarry. Oh my God, we started that so long ago. Oh man. You can't just say it without knowing what's going on. Exactly. I've seen my dad get possessed twice. He was clean on drugs for both times in both houses. It happened and turned dark. For context, it was basically like when people say black mass blocked a doorway. Have you seen Scream franchise? Yes, I have. Really enjoyed the Scream franchise. Not one of my favorites, but it was pretty good. I'm so tempted to go off on that person on Insta. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have a Red Bull and stay calm. I'm at the end of the day gonna stay calm myself. Obviously I don't want to go too much into that on a live stream, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Sending love from the UK. Is it okay if I do an opinion video about you so I can tell people my thoughts about you? I mean, of course. You don't have to give me. It's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Do you not think the anger is on both sides because both sides are guilty, both of the investigation teams and the debunkers? Depending on what we're talking about them being guilty about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends. be more specific. Like, do you think? Let me go ahead and read through that. Do you not think the anger is on both sides because both sides are guilty, both the investigation teams and the debunkers? It really depends. It really depends. I think. God, there's so many situations. Again, you can sit there and say both sides are guilty, and maybe both sides in some cases are guilty. You know, you never know. But like, it's not as simple as saying, you know, both sides are wrong. It's like you have to have like an actual subject matter to bring up and like talk about, because like you could be mentioning like a paranormal channel or a ghost hunting channel, without a doubt, let's say, is doing something, let's say, disrespectful or actually like really faking. You see a string get pulled or something, things along those lines, right? And then the debunker calls them out for it. Like, is the debunker wrong about that, or is the person who faked it and getting called out for it wrong about that? It just... Your ghost is still purple. If you could go to any location in the world to investigate, where would it be? Clown Motel. That'd be fun. The word fake is overused. Sometimes teams are just ignorant or looking for thrills or use equipment and called fake for doing it, when the team should do research, but they are not faking it. Oh, so like you're saying, if the group is out there, okay, let's say they're out there, and they're openly acknowledging that they're just out there for the fun of it. They're not out there trying to prove if ghosts are real. They're just out there trying to have fun and do what they want to do. That's fine. If you're upfront about it and you're honest with your audiences and stuff like that, and you're like, no, I'm not out here trying to prove anything. I'm just going on the adventure and seeing what we find in the meantime. That's fucking great. Yeah, 100%. And look, the bunkers have even said that if that's what you want to do and be open about it, that's fucking great. Yeah. So I guess it really depends, you know? The word fake can be overused. Yeah, I mean, they just might want to go out there and just have fun, and that's okay. Yeah, if it's entertainment purposes, that's cool. But if you're out there actually trying to convince people that, you know, ghosts are real and the afterlife is real, and people are really believing that there is something on the other side, and you're claiming you're capturing the most factual evidence out there that's proving the existence of the afterlife, I mean... That's some stuff. You're playing with people's emotions, you know, you're really, and you know you're doing it and it's fake. You're playing with people's emotions. You're playing with people's beliefs on what they really want to believe in. And that, to me, it's wrong. It's just, if you know it and you're doing it, you know it's wrong, you know? My job's going good. I've almost been there for 2 years now. My room is so nice. Well, thank you so much. This part of it's nice. It's trashed over there. I wanted to be respectful because I trust you and don't want to make you think I'm using it for views. I'll go ahead. Go ahead. Don't even worry about that. Go for it. I appreciate that, but go for it. Waiting on J-Carts to be a security guard for a graveyard, that'd be something. Most debunkers don't tend to... I would love to do that. Most debunkers don't tend to call someone fake without catching them red-handed with actual fakery. Someone saying that someone's fake in their opinion is different. It's not a definite. Hey, Cynthia. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We've been live for an hour now. Live for an hour and almost 100 likes. Can we get it to 100 likes? How is the house going? We're still doing monthly payments right now. We're still doing monthly payments. I think we owe about $59,000. Fake is intentionally. Mistaken or over exuberant is another thing altogether. They might be looking for answers and doing it wrong. Being called fake is really upsetting them. I've seen this happen. And look, that is a good point. You're 100% right. No, yes, being fake and being, like, if you are out there, right, and you are unintentionally just unaware of what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually believe the phone app is a real thing to use to actually talk to the dead, and you really, truly believe this, you're not all to blame there. Personally, if I had to look at you and tell you, I would say, if the ghost is telling you there's a body buried underneath you, or this app is telling you that there's a body buried underneath you, I'm going to go ahead and go on a stretch and probably say, this phone is probably not being truthful with you. And if you're going on the video and you're saying, oh my God, this is next level, we have to get someone out here and try to dig up this body. I've seen that so many times, you know, on video. And I'm not sure if it's ever happened to the point where a phone app was always right, you know, and I'm not sure if they believe that this phone app is right, but yeah, I mean, there are unintentional things that people do in videos that, yeah, not necessarily are technically faking. They're not like aware that they're faking or anything like that. It's not like they are faking. They're just not aware that it's not a good, you know, device that they're using, or a really flawed device that they're using. But yeah, you know, you're right. Fake is intentional. When you are aware what you're doing. Yeah, when you're aware of it and you're lying about it, and that's fake, yeah. Freddy Fazbear's Place. However, debunkers have a right to call out that bullshit. I just think using one video on a team doesn't actually prove a team is faking. The debunkers might feel that might be the case, but if proof, well, you got to also think too that is also the first step, right? So like maybe that one video comes out calling them out for faking, and maybe they really did fake, but they haven't watched the rest of their videos, and maybe they find another video where they faked, and they call them out for that. So, like, yeah, they may have posted one video for now, but that does not mean they won't find other videos that will prove that that certain paranormal group is faking. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just, one video at a time. It's not like they can just start dishing out video after video after video after video on one content creator. You know, sometimes they like to spread out and, like, look at other channels and see what they're doing, and maybe they find similar beats within that channel and this channel, and they kind of go like that. But just give it time. More videos could come out about that person, and then you never know. Maybe more information might come out. I'm not saying the one time is just enough to prove that they are faking unless it's so blatantly obvious, but it's something to keep in mind, right? Something to keep in mind. I'm not saying every channel out there is, 100% fake. No. 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 Of course not. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, didn't Jasko come out and admit that he did? I could be wrong about that. I feel like there was a channel that not too long ago that came out and admitted. Yes, how do you get rid of your bullies? I live in Oklahoma, and it's been crazy wind here. Oh, we've been getting the wind, too, today. He did. Wow, see? Why, hello, Pomp. How you doing? And the debunkers tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. Oh, of course, yeah. They like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And these people can, paranormal channels can always reach out and have a conversation. Hey, I actually got the footage. This is what really happened, and they can have conversations back and forth with the debunker. But a lot of the channels that I look for that rub me the wrong way are the channels that immediately go on the attack. You know what I'm saying? Like those channels for, let's say a video comes out, they could just say, hey, actually, here's what really happened here. It's not this, it's not that. This is what really happened. And they could have a conversation with these debunkers because debunking is important. If you really want real evidence, debunking is a have to. It's an essential part of the paranormal community, and it needs to happen. So if you want to reach out and tell these people what really happened, that's great. But if you go on the attack and start calling them bullies and saying that they're trying to ruin your image and they're trying to, they're causing you mental health issues, things like this, it's like that to me is like, calm down. It's an over-exaggeration. You got to tell us why. It's like, you got to explain. It literally kicked them into their, oh, well, hey. I mean, sometimes people, that's how they handle bullies, is they beat the shit out of them. I certainly did not. That's one of the reasons why I was continuously bullied in school, was because I was an easy target. I think Twin Paranormal believes that the phone app works. It's very possible. It's very possible. They've been warned on it a lot of times that it doesn't work, but if they want to continue to believe it, then that's, I guess, up to them at the end of the day. But I personally believe that, the phone app does not work. Andrew! How you doing? I said that weird. Andrew, how you doing, man? I don't understand why people are so sensitive. Here's the thing. If you are a content creator, you got to be able to hold that back. If you're sensitive and you're on the platform, it could get really ugly really fast. Some people like to jump on the excessive when they're very sensitive, and they like to just start freaking out over the smallest of things. And that's when a channel might start down, going down, because they don't know how to hold it and calm down. There have been so many moments to where I have just calmed myself down before posting a video. And sometimes I wish I did post those videos, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't need to do that. And oh man, another legend, Mr. Stone Rock tips hat. Hell yeah. Mr. Stone Rock, by the way, we got to play some games here soon, man. Oh my God, my leg. I know you've been messaging me about playing Bigfoot and stuff. I know you got Bigfoot and all that. We'll have to play that soon. Been really busy with work and everything. Going to try to find the time to play that with you. We don't even have to go live to do it. We can actually just film a video and actually just like put together a video where we both play it at the same time. That'd be fantastic. It'd be a fun video for the gaming channel and your channel too. You have to grow thicker skin. It's a literal, you have to do it. Because nobody is above criticism. Nobody. Not one person on this platform is above criticism. And if you are the person out there well aware of lying and doing what it takes to get to the top, and you are like stepping over people to get to that point, I mean, this is a risk you take when you pull those kind of strings. right? That's one of the reasons why my sympathy for people who are very well-known fakers and are very much taking advantage of people do not really have a lot of sympathy for me because they knew the risks. They knew the risks, and yeah, that can happen. Hey, Peter Anthony, man, how you doing? Want to see something weird? When I move my hand up and down on this, it looks like my fingers get cut in half sometimes. Yeah, that's how bad the camera quality is. We shall play all the games. That's right. That's right. We shall. How you doing, Peter Anthony? How's the movie stuff going, man? Turn your back on the bullies and not react to it. In time, they will go away. I wish that were true for me. That did not happen with me. I got continuously bullied. Oh my God. People need to stop labeling others as bullies when they are doing what they think is right and not trying to hurt others. I was bullied. I know the difference. Yeah, I was bullied too. I know exactly the difference between bullies and real bullies and not bullies. Like, good. Laugh shoots again in September. Fuck yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I really wanted to become a producer on that. You have no idea. I'm a huge clown fan. And when I found out you were making a clown horror film, I was like, I got to become a producer. I really got to get back to doing reactions to fan films and low-budget stuff. I really loved it. I really loved it. As a matter of fact, I saw the poster for Toxic Avenger earlier today, and I got so excited because I love the original Toxic Avenger. What happened to using old school uneditable video cameras to ghost hunt? Oh, God, those days were so much fun. Love clowns. And by the way, if you have any clowns, anybody in the audience right now, if you have any clowns that freak you out, that sit on your dresser, and you're like, I really don't know why I have that, send them my way. Send them my way. I will do an unboxing video. I challenge you. If you have anything creepy that you think I might like, send it my way. And I will unbox that shit on a video. And I will give you my full reaction to the creepiest stuff you send me. Maybe make some stuff. Oh my God. If you are artists, gosh, make some stuff and send it to me. Did you check out that State Farm DC commercial yet? No, not yet. I have not checked that out yet. Posted my fan art on my post part of my channel if you want to see. Post part of my channel. Let me go ahead and look you up really quick. I'm going to, hopefully this doesn't affect the live stream. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't do it. Hype Mike Caitlin. Okay, let's see. Channel. I must have spelled your name wrong. My bad. I think I see what I did wrong. That didn't work? What am I doing wrong here? Oh. No, I spelled that right. Hold on. As soon as I figure out my life. I'm a fool. Oh, gotcha. Okay, let me go ahead and take a look at your fan art. Thank you so much, by the way. You didn't have to do that. Caitlin, let's go ahead and see. If you want to freeze on me, go for it. I love it. I haven't seen the fan art yet. I wasn't talking about fan art. Okay. One day. Am I spelling your name right? Okay, we'll do that. God. It's my bad. My bad. I'm the one messing this up. Okay, let's try that. Bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. I'm not being able to find you, oddly enough, on YouTube. Oh, wait. Just found you. I just found you. Dope. Dope, actually. That is so nice of you to do. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second. Let me pull that up for everybody really quick if I can. Look at that. Hell yeah. That is very sweet of you. I love it. Thank you so much. All right, just got that. That was really nice fan art. Thank you so much for that. Means the world. J-Carts, there's actually a group in your Discord that wants us to start a gaming group like the boys. Just going to leave that meatball out there. I mean, it's going to happen. it's gonna happen someday. Yeah, no, I would love to. I'd love to start that. And we get like a professional editor to go in and like edit and stuff. We could really have a lot of fun with that. Yeah. Man, I can already think now. Call it the guys. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. The guys. The beard is being rock. That's right. Kaylin Herm, nice. Oh, that's so sweet. It was very great. I love that. That was very sweet. Thank you. I always post my fan art on social media, so I'm probably going to go over there and copy and save that and post it to my Instagram at some point. By the way, can I just say to everybody who followed me on Instagram, you're awesome, because we are almost to 2,000 followers on Instagram. Holy shit. The American boys. My sinuses are kicking in. Sam and Colby film with Project Fear is the best one. People have been actually recommending that one to me a lot. You might have, but hubby keeps talking to me. Haha, I'm good first day, no snow. Yeah, and you need someone like Juicy. Oh yeah, we don't got a Juicy for our team yet. Yeah, good point. Good point. We'll be looking. We'll be looking. We'll take applications. Good evening. How are you doing? I started following you, Jordan, when you didn't have even 15,000 subs. Now you're at 44. Oh, thank you so much. It's crazy how time flies and what happens in that time. We're almost to the halfway point to 100,000, which is my main goal for YouTube. 100,000 subscribers is my absolute main goal for YouTube. If I can hit 100,000, that's it. Not that I would end. I'm not saying I'm going to end my YouTube channel. I'm just saying like that would be, I don't even need to hit 1 million. 100,000 to me is like, that is where I would be very happy about. And I will feel so accomplished on this platform if I can hit 100,000. Do you have any channels that you will recommend? Oh man. Like just channels that I recommend you go watch? I got so many. We always said you would make it to 50,000 and we're getting very close. We're 6,000 away from 50,000 right now. Jordan, are there any games that you have seen coming out that you're interested in playing? Oh, man, I feel like I have so many. Trying to think of one off the top of my head that I was, like, really wanting to get. I mean, I want to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 and beat that one and then play Chapter 4. I've been slacking on my horror gaming lately. And then I have one that's called Happy Humble's Burger Farm or something like that. Something like that. It's really weird sounding, but it was sounding fun. Are you retracting your messages, Hype Mike? I'm trying to read them. Oh, I'd love to. I'm going to be doing, I want to do the Mario Party reaction. Channels that is not fake. Channels that are not fake. Give me some time. I want to make a list. I want to make a list of like 100%. I would be very much like, yes, if you really want to see real, like factual paranormal evidence, go to this channel, this channel, this channel. You know who I actually really like recently? Daz Games. Daz Games, it seems like they are very much aware of debunking and proving if something is not what it is, and I really liked that. I really liked that last video I watched. Oh man, Burger Farm is a great game. I want to play it so bad. I haven't played almost said Poopy yet. I haven't played Poppy yet. Am I missing out? I'm Target. It's fun. The first game was a lot of fun. I really liked it. I have yet to beat the second. No, I beat the second one. I beat that one. It's on my gaming channel. That was fun. And the third one I started playing, and then I lost the footage for it. I'm so mad at myself. I lost the footage for Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Unbelievable. Have you played the game where the monster can hear your mic? Would love to see you play that. I have not. I don't think I have. I played Bigfoot. I've played Devour recently. Again, go check out the gaming channel. Go support those gaming videos, by the way. Go support those gaming videos. The Devour was fun, and it was scary. We had a great time. I have not played Green Hell. Good evening. Spaghetti, how are you doing? I saw your video, by the way. That was funny. Phasmophobia is fun. We'll be playing that. Me and Andrew here will definitely be playing that. No, I haven't. No way. Oompaville has a game out. It's called like Blackwood. That could be cool. I'm definitely interested. Are you interested in play like long video games? Yes, I just got to find the time to do it. Like the first one I definitely got to beat is The Quarry, which I definitely left off somewhere. Got to get back to that one. Black Pine. Okay. I'm blushing because you showed my art on your stream. I got embarrassed and shy now. Aw, don't worry about it. No, it was great. Thank you so much for sending that in. That was meaningful as all hell. But yeah, I'd love to play some long video games. I'm also done with Alan Wake 2. In the meantime, I play Monster Hunter 2 and the WWEK 2025. I'm a nerd that still plays World of Warcraft. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Have you played Baby in Yellow? I have it. I have Baby in Yellow. I have yet to play. It was going to be one of those videos I was going to like film and then edit and post to the gaming channel. So at some point in the future, you might see me play that. Oompaville. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot. I just started my Assassin's Creed series. There's so many franchises I have to actually still get into and check out. I'm slacking on my franchises. I really am. Jesse Monkey, what's up? How you doing? My brother Spaghetti Paranormal in the house. How do you feel about Fortnite? Your cup of tea or not really? I'm not really big into Fortnite myself. I actually prefer Call of Duty. I've been playing Fort with friends lately. Have you seen the new Lethal Company clone? I think it's called Repo or something. I heard good things so far. I have not. I have not played Fathorn yet. I just watched a horror movie earlier. What did you watch, Glenn? Good, thank you. Do you like the old retro games? Oh, I love retro games. I mean, I'm a big fan of the old Super Nintendo and 64. I love 64. It's probably my favorite console. And I know they're going to be re-releasing the 64, which I'm so pumped out about. Just followed you on Instagram, Jordan. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Fuck yeah. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. No, I've never played it. By the way, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to go ahead and link you up to Instagram really quick. Oh, 2 of you already have. Thank you so much. We're almost we're getting very close to 2,000. It would be very cool to see it happen too. So if you guys want to, there's my Instagram. You guys can follow me over there. I post some pictures, selfies, and just random pictures of like everyday life and stuff. And if you're interested, go check it out. It does, Andrew. I love the Lethal Company, so I'm probably gonna grab Repo tomorrow. Let me get comfortable again. Can you play Amanda the Adventurer? I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Well, let's see. You try to work full-time job, run a YouTube channel. I'm working part-time job. I work a part-time job, run a YouTube channel, fighting illnesses and trying to buy a house. Seems you've been a bit busy. I've been insanely busy. Insanely busy. That's all my life is right now, is just getting stuff done, and I feel good about it. It's stressful. It's very stressful to adult. But you know what? I've never felt like I've accomplished more in my life ever before than I have now. So I'm actually about to tear up because I genuinely feel that way. I feel like I've accomplished so much that I would never have done if I just like didn't just put my foot out the door and just get stuff taken care of. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good feeling. Any plans for when your house is paid off? Once the house is paid off and everything is taken care of with everything that needs to go on here, I definitely will be. Well, first we got to fix the roof. We got to. I'm hoping to get a loan for $100,000. And this has been something I've been talking about for a while, so everybody knows this. I'm working on getting a loan for $100,000. I'm going to be getting one hopefully within the next 7 months. I'm hoping. I talked to the People's Bank, and it seems like that's probably the best time we can do it, and it would work out for my benefit. I've been working on my credit, and that's very exciting, you know. But right now, I'm almost kind of more tempted to try to work on getting a vehicle because we really don't have a vehicle right now that's our own. So I'm working on doing that. It's a lot going on in mine right now. Surprise party at Jordan's housewarming. That could be a fun idea, but I'm sure there are probably some people, no offense to anybody out there, who probably don't know if I want them knowing where I live, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like there's a certain group of people probably in the audiences I probably don't want them ever learning where I live. But you know what we can do though is we can go to a Comic-Con or something and try to get a setup going, a meet and greet. That'd be kind of fun. All right, see you, Cheyenne. I have not seen the movie Fall. No, 1981. Scream. You are very accomplished to work hard to get what you want and make dreams come true. Well, thank you so much. Scott, hello. How are you doing? It's fun as hell. Take care, Shay. Hope all goes well one day at a time. That's right. Is your sister still pursuing her art? No, she is doing her own thing right now. She is working in retail right now, so she's kind of doing her own thing right now. She took a break on the art. You love making shorts out of games? Hell yeah, man, it's fun. And for some people, it goes a long way, making shorts with games, playing horror games and whatnot. I really want to know, do you like or enjoy Final Fantasy? Remember when I said I'm slacking on some of my franchises? I have never played a Final Fantasy game. Yeah, it's one of those franchises. Never played Kingdom of Hearts. Never played The Elder Scrolls. Never played... God, what's a big one? I played one of the Resident Evils. Never played Silent Hill. When I say I genuinely, there's a lot of games I have to catch up on. I recently got into Fallout 76, which was so much fun. Doom Dark Ages. What's your favorite type of music? I like 80s rock. Yeah. Don't know if I've ever played Pong. Content warning. I heard was good. You mean like beer pong? And stuff like that? No, I've never. Content warning. I heard was good for shorts. I heard literal meme generator game. What about Skyrim? Never played Skyrim. I started to. I played we got to the dragon and I stopped. Yeah, I was literally in the beginning of the game. The Division 80s had the best musical. The music had the best music. Why your chat not on the screen anymore? Right now, with my internet being the way it is, I feel like having the chat on the screen might mess it up and make it lag, so I just chose not to put it up. Normally, I do have the chat on the screen, but it's just easier, and I just don't have to risk nothing that way. I want to play content warning. I might get that here soon, actually. Yeah, I might get that. Fallout was a good show, and I never seen the game. I want to watch the show, yeah. The Division. I don't think I've ever seen The Division. Hey, I see you. How are you doing? Hell yeah, might grab that tomorrow also. Hell yeah. Have you ever heard of Julian and Friends game? It's so screwed up. I have not heard about that. It's like $8 normally, so that's a pretty easy purchase right there. Yeah, I might go ahead and get that. You can upload chat via YouTube settings. I actually did not know that. So that might be something to look into. Doing all right? I'm glad to hear that. I'm about the same. I love Call of Duty. Watch The Designated Survivor? No, I don't think I have watched Designated Survivor. Not at least yet, I haven't. Thank you guys for following me on Instagram, by the way. Quite a bit of you have. We're at 1,649 followers on Instagram. Whoa. This is kind of random, but have you ever seen the trailer for Twin Paranormal Video Tomorrow? I have not seen the trailer for Twin Paranormal Video Tomorrow. That's not really all that random. Love watching people play Call of Duty. I love playing Call of Duty. What is the best simple camera to get to start out filming? You know, I've been using an Elgato webcam, face cam, and that's like, it's so phenomenal for what I need to do. I don't know, anything with 1080p at least. I mean, you at least want a decent camera. So like, my Elgato face cam, I think cost around $150. But so far, it's lasted me quite a while, and it is easily the best webcam I've ever had in my life. But what would you say, Andrew, as a good maybe start out camera for filming? I mean, it's good for if you want to do reactions, but like for actually going out and vlogging and filming and stuff like outside of your house, that's a good question. I wouldn't really know a good camera off the top of my mind that would be amazing for like vlogging and all that. Some people use their phones, and it works out well on their phones. Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, 28 years later was filmed on like an iPhone or something like that. Oh yeah, 120 likes. Isn't that crazy? Mr. Squishy, how you doing? I watched Blood and Honey for the first time last night, and it was so damn bad. It was fun. Wish they used Pooh line. Oh, bother. Oh, that'd been fantastic. They should have. Even got the voice actor to do the voice. Oh, so good. Like he's about to die or something, and his head gets, oh, bother. Be fun. I haven't seen the movie yet, but that'd be fantastic. I don't know if we're going to get 200 likes, only because there's only 122 people here. I mean, it'd be interesting and pretty impressive to pull off, but Tiny Do It's 4K, follows you around the room. It's right about 150. As an 80s fan, you must like bands like Rat, Dokken, GNR, Kicks. I actually haven't heard of those ones, to be honest. But I have actually heard of Dokken. I have heard of Dokken, but the other ones I have not heard of, actually. You can still be your ex-boyfriend at Call of Duty, and he's been on the game longer than me. Hell yeah, he must be a natural player. What is the best single camera to start using for filming? Let's get you 200 likes. I'm just going to point out that you look a lot healthier and less stressful over the past year. My dude, keep it up. Well, thank you so much. That is very sweet of you to say. Thank you. For outdoor stuff, your phone would be more than fine. What you want is a good audio. Looking forward to Bambi the Reckoning. Hell yeah. Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, and Wasp. Yep, I've heard of Iron Maiden. Blair Witch Reboot? I mean, it'll probably happen at some point. Right? Probably happen at some point. All right, everybody, I'm going to have to go ahead and end this live stream. We've been on for an hour and 30 minutes, which would be a pretty good point to stop a live stream for at least right now. I just wanted to truly see if this was going to work. And yes, the quality is a bit crappier than normal, but I think it overall works. I think we could still have a good time talking. Again, I want to thank everybody for sending donations, and we made $22 today, and 13 new channel members. 13 new channel members. That's going to go a long way, and it does help out the channel a lot, especially when, you know, I'm really struggling with having to do a part-time job. If you guys want to help out the channel, this is basically where my other time goes into. So, like, if I'm not at work, I'm pretty much here filming, and if you want to help out with that, the join button is down below. Just click the dollar sign, and you will see a join button, and that is the easiest way to do it. We have quite a few members. But if you want to join, it's only like $1.99 a month, and it does help out a lot. So again, it's not required, but if you want to, it's always there. So let me know what you think in the comments section. Again, it was nice talking to all of you again. It was nice to see some familiar faces. I want to say, Adam Fink, you're a badass for being a member for that long. You got the Rainbow Ghost. That is a huge accomplishment for you. First one to ever do it. Follow my little brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sorry I can't end, but stay safe. All right, everybody stay safe. Have a good one. I'll see you all in the next one. Please do take care. Keep it classy, not trashy. Alrighty then. See if I can end this. Remember how to end it.